The Overlooker starts. Alright, let's storm the Central Command. Oh, Captain, my Captain! You are so dying in this mission. Oh, shit. Hey, that was from the trailer, too. Oh, he's got a bunch of weapons just stuck in
This one is
pieces.
tough to deal with. Be cautious.
Answer my call.
Boom. Boom. Bye-bye.
Be careful.
Well, he was tough, huh?
There may be more enemies inside.
I like how it disables my weapon skill. This is transcript. Katya Owen. Oh, here we go. We got some lore. 23 years old. She's legal. Originally from a family of engineers, Tasmania, both parents Laurel Charons at the Aleopile. 6 years ago, driven by compassion for other Charons and rebellion against parental expectations, he left home to pursue mechanical engineering independently, aiming to alleviate the plight of the impoverished Charons. While promoting compact heating devices in Ovis, you were captured by Hyperborean soldiers during a labor conscription raid. After 10 months of forced labor at the Lons Fortress, you were liberated by the Forsakens during our breach of the fortress. You've been recuperating under our care for over a month now, and your physical and mental health have largely stabilized. Our investigations have confirmed that Katya, wow, thanks for raking over my tragic backstory right to my face. Your group sure knows how to make a girl feel welcome. Thanks. We verified that all information you provided. It's been confirmed that you're not an Imperial spy, but the sole survivor among the laborers at Lanza Fortress. You are free to go now. That's it? Nothing else you want to discuss with me? No, that's all. Isn't this the part where you start tearing up and saying, like, oh, the Forsaken would be honored if the brilliant mechanic like you would join us? We did hope for that, yes, but considering the feedback we've received from those who've interacted with you, you're noting your reckless behavior and tendency to act dangerously without heeding advice. Whoa, back up a little. Aren't the Forsakens known for their bold, dangerous approaches? Can't argue with that, but want to hear a little secret? You guys ever wondered why you took over the fortress without a hitch? Did you really think it was all thanks to your clever tactics and combat power? Did it ever cross your mind why, an hour before the train reached the fortress, all the alarms and communication systems suddenly went dead, leaving them defenseless at the worst possible moment? You did that? Those Hyperborean dogs, always tinkering with their gadgets, didn't even notice that the girl who looked like them, could even barely turn a handle, was actually messing with their machines right under their noses. Okay, then all it took was the right moment, and boom, a pleasant big surprise. I hope they loved it. I see. We'll consider your potential recruitment into the Forsakens. Hurry up, then. If you keep me waiting too long, I might just walk away, and you'll regret it. Okay, so she is like confirmed working with them now. Got it. The girl who looked like she could barely turn a handle. Okay. She's a wench. She deserves to be bred for science. Anything else? More lore? More lore. You can't hide from me. In accordance with headquarters, all non-Charon soldiers are granted a half-day leave on Triumph Day. Alright, leave schedules. Cool. More lore? No? Okay. The Central Command Station. I gotta shoot that thing, don't I?
It's an ambush! Defend yourselves! Wait. The defense system here is off. The central control room is empty. Has the messenger left already? Something's off here. The original blueprints of the fortress showed this room should have the strongest defense system, including a self-destruct mechanism.
Self-destruct.
But they've only locked the door, and there's no sign of any defense systems engaging.
I mean, you said it just
What do you
now,
make of this?
self-destruct. Probably a ruse, lower guard, might be other traps. Maybe we're thinking perhaps some Forsakens never figured out how to operate the controls in this room. One's just dumb, the other one's somewhat smart.
They probably predicted we would be extra cautious around this place, so they cleverly concealed their real traps.
True. The central control room is key to regaining control of the fortress. It doesn't add up that they'd leave it undefended after all the elaborate traps we
Or
encountered.
they rigged it to blow, like you said, self-destruct.
I'm about to access the fortress's control panel with my key. If all goes well, that should complete our mission.
Understood. I'll take a look around for anything suspicious.
Chinese. MC! Let's see. What do you got here?
Defense mode currently active. Please switch to safe mode to proceed.
It's almost like they swapped it around. Switch to self-destruct mode.
Defense mode currently active. Please switch to safe mode to proceed.
If I go self-destruct, will it end the game?
Defense mode currently active. Please.
Karens like us can no longer stand the Hyperborean tyranny. Hereby pledge my allegiance to the Forsaken's Empire must be held accountable for its actions. Avar? Oh shit, he's the mole. Oh you know, and I kind of thought about it, but I was like, but this is his daughter. View the first document, play recording. Tactical deployment. So it was her. Wait, what was that? Signed by Katya Orn. Hold on. Tactical deployment plan detailing how the Forsakens laid traps through Lanza Fortress in the days leading up to the retreat. Signed by engineer Katya Orn. Wasn't her name Owen? Unless it's a different way of spelling it. Second document. Lanza Fortress overlooks Agate Valley from a high ground key stronghold, guarding river routes. Later, it was here that Emperor Galea, the first Emperor Hyper maybe. Oh, well, after the railway connecting this main and escalated was completed, Lanza Fortress now cut off the main line, lost its strategic relevance, and was relegated to a purely military outpost.
The 13th Legion will attack in 2 days. Antonius Fulvius has vowed before Sybil that if his forces fail to breach the fortress, he would shoot himself with his own gun. Sybil then assigned him the best troops.
That's kind of hilarious.
The Legion will do everything they can to take Lanza Fortress back. We should not attempt to defend the fortress against such odds. Withdraw our forces and ensure the survival of the Forsakens.
Merely retreating would squander a perfect opportunity. We should make the Hyperboreans pay dearly.
Interesting.
Easy. Leave it to Avar. He'll be commanding 2 Vanguard squads in the operation. Those fools always listen to him. Avar will hold off their assault. Use this time to lay traps and fortify our defenses. The fortress will become their graveyard. We'll soon read this headline in the news. During the battle in Lonza Fortress, the 13th Legion valiantly defended the Emperor's lands. The Vanguard suffered 90% casualties in the fierce conflict. Lieutenant Colonel Avar, one of the survivors, mourned the fallen and delivered a eulogy of unmatched honor.
Interesting.
Good
So he
for
plans
Avar.
to get out of this
Let's go with
alive.
this plan then. Shame those dead dogs will receive posthumous honors, though.
Afar.
Also, why would he allow me just to read all this? Like, if he knows this is all here, why would he just let me walk around and read it? There is something sus. Some of this goes too quick. Underground sewers, severe corrosion piping, high pressure gas leaks occur frequently. If our own engineers can't get in, neither can those slippery Forsakens. Fortress currently depends on a single power source. If the enemy takes the engine room, all defensive systems go offline. Establish a backup engine room or redesign the grid so each area, like the central control room, has its own independent power supply. Alright, yeah. So they knew about the weak spots, looking for us, and then they got fixed. Okay. Let's see
Authority
how this plays out.
override. Successful. Current authority. Avar Horodland. Good afternoon, Lieutenant Colonel Avar Horodland. Motto 16 of the Hyperborean Legion. When you have the enemy within range, beware that you are also within theirs.
Oh, finally. Of all the battles I've fought, none have been as nerve-wracking as this. I thought I might never see Daphne and Claudia again. Strange. I've got the clearance, but the door still won't open. Oh, great, comms are down. What about you? Find anything?
Oh, I found some things, alright.
You look like you've seen a ghost. What's wrong?
Boss fight.
Someone in your legion wants you dead.
That girl, Katya, told me this.
I mean, it might not be
recording,
him.
the signed document, Katya's words. And this man in front of me. My mentor on hand-to-hand combat and battle tactics. My superior who always looks out for me. What should I believe?
So there is another way you could read the information we read. Like the obvious way it's reading is he's just a traitor, spy for the Legion, right? Or whatever, Legion 13, and that he just wants death to all the humans or the solos, whatever. Or he could be maybe he just wants to sabotage Sylvis, because we know that Sylvis has an extra incentive now to succeed, because if he doesn't succeed, he'll die. like instinct tells me not to trust him based on what I just read. Like his name and the other chick's name were in here, but the other chick's name was different. So like, it was different in 2 different logs. She could be a double agent. Not sure about him though. I don't think he would be a double agent. I'm trying to rethink real quick. We'll go with we're innocent little beings, so we'll just trust him for now.
I found this voice recorder and this document.
Oh, so we're just confronting him with it. Okay.
Is that so? Well then.
I kind of wish.
We need to have a serious discussion about this.
Wait, how are we back up here?
Very impressive, Avar.
Fulvis.
Didn't think you'd make it this far.
Fulvis, you scheming bastard. You fabricated all this evidence, didn't you? I didn't know you old lying aristocrats would stoop to such nasty
Who's
tricks.
next to him?
I'm nothing like those stubborn old fools. I'm a pragmatist and would do anything that works.
The chick next to him was cute.
Isn't this your favorite protege? You did this.
I was just setting the stage for a deal with you. I don't think we need a third party.
Falsy. I like her.
Off you go, Falsey. It's all right. The entire fortress is in our hands. This old man dares not make a move.
I feel like he's already made a move.
Yes, sir. I
He
shall
shot
wait
me on the
outside the
floor,
door.
and then he's already up here, so... Maybe I didn't actually get shot. Maybe I'm playing dead. Or playing knocked out, whatever. Because I said trust him, so would it make sense to just, like...
Now, why bother making up all this false evidence? You really think the higher-ups are that stupid?
Of course not. They're actually smart enough to turn a blind eye and play along. Use your head, Avar. Why do you think I dare to make this bold move? It's naturally because someone wants me to. Since you're a goner already, I'll show some mercy so you won't die a fool.
It's because he's a Charon. Using him as a scapegoat.
When His Majesty was first crowned, Duke Servius was our imperial regent, but the regency strayed from established Hyperborean traditions and grafted too many useless scions onto the great imperial oak. Those fools let so-called laureled Charons into the military council and the Legion, even handed high office to some of you. It's absurd.
Racism.
Though His Majesty is now aware of these mistakes, they continue to plague us. I'm merely helping him prune the oak.
Are you pruning his oak, alright, you little wood polisher ass over there? Is autoplay broken? Autoplay's broken.
So, you went through all the trouble just because you don't like Charons?
He's like, no, I don't like you.
You should have told me earlier. There's no need for such an elaborate ruse. Just let me off this time and I'll retire early and stay out of your way forever. If you need my loyalty, I can do that too. We can blame him for leaking our battle plans. Both of us walk away clean. Hell, we might even get a reward for uncovering a spy. And, you'll
Try to get him to
gain an
talk.
old dog obedient enough to follow your orders.
We're trying to get him to talk.
How quaint, Ava. Didn't expect you to stoop this low, too. But you don't know the half of it, Ava. You're worth far more to us dead than alive.
There's a hot mic somewhere. There's a hot mic somewhere.
Use your head. Imagine the uproar if it came out that a high-ranking Charon officer defected and joined the Forsakens, resulting in the deaths of many of our best young soldiers.
I mean, he's not wrong. Could be the Franz Ferdinand to start the World War
Lord
I.
Charons in high office are already a thorn in plenty of sides. A scandal like this, it'll drag their names straight through the mud. Take our beloved superior. Do you have any idea how many people wish to watch her crash and burn?
You mean Sybil? You wish her gone. You're after her position and power.
Can't beat her, so you have to go behind her back.
Perhaps. Maybe I want more. But that's no longer your concern.
Wait. We should talk about one more thing. About number 0.
Barry!
Oh?
She is the most precious weapon of the 13th Legion. Sybil controls her now, but to complete the second Scion program, she still needs the crucial catalyst. Sybil has ordered you to find the catalyst in Flagson, but your search doesn't seem to be enjoying much success.
Get to the point, Avar.
There are many paths to power, Fulvis. Even if this charade pushes Sybil off her seat, how can you be sure the Emperor will let you take her place? You need some kind of unparalleled credit to propel you to the Legion's head.
Now we're playing politics. Let's go.
I'm listening.
Yeah, his ears are now peaked.
The second Scion program is too important to the Empire. It's worth far more than 100 Lonza fortresses combined. If you find the catalyst, which is the final piece of the puzzle, the entire capital will chant your name. Antonius Fulvis.
Antonius.
It's the unparalleled credit you need. And I, by circumstance and chance, happen to know of its whereabouts. I'm willing to concede this to you.
Now we're talking.
Convenient.
That would be my end of the deal. All I ask in return is your word. Let me and my people walk out alive.
What a noble commander. All right. Tell me where the catalyst is. Right here, right now. No stalling,
no.
no tricks. You don't have leverage.
Hell no. What?
Fine. Insert.
I don't trust this bastard.
Oh, thanks. As for now, I just need one last thing.
You to die.
Remember, Ava, never trust a pragmatist. Stay behind, Fulci. Clean up this mess.
Yes, sir.
I'm like, surely there's a plan in play. And he didn't just, like, was that stupid.
Control it.
Yes, sir. A mini recording device. Why would he have this?
Hot mic! I knew it.
Lieutenant Colonel Avar Horodland, you have yet to enter any command. Motto 17 of the Hyperborean Legion, obeying orders and trusting your comrades, give you a better chance of survival on the battlefield.
Do not indulge in the eternal void.
White.
Before blood flows like swollen rivers, this is far from over.
My inner hollow is speaking to me.
They're going to burn this place down. How are the others holding up?
Oh shit. We're struggling. Can't roll. Investigate the surroundings. I don't know if I have time, bro. I think shit's fallen. Surely he didn't really just die, right?
That's Sir Avar.
Jesus Christ. Dude, you didn't have a plan for that? God
What's
damn it.
this?
He sacrificed his life to get that information. Damn. I mean, he had like 17 million death flags, but it's still like,
Attention
damn.
to all 13th Legion
All right.
soldiers in Lonza Fortress. Daphne Theodore, the former medic of Squad Griffins, is now classified as a Forsaken spy.
No! They threw his whole family under the bus.
Daphne
Fuck.
Theodore is to be executed upon sight.
Well, damn. All right then. Well, we gotta go save the simp.
Daphne. A wanted spy.
Warning. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Estimated time to detonation, 20 minutes. Evacuate immediately.
I got 20 minutes
Repeat.
to do this 5-minute
Evacuate
mission. Let's go.
immediately.
Time's running out.
Inject adrenaline.
This should
Nice.
keep me going for a while. I need to get out of here now.
How much does it come back to this place if it's supposed to explode? Damn, rip a real one. Alright. 07. Oh shit. This close camera angle's kind of screwing me. I can't run. Alright. I can't jump.
Freeze!
Freeze. Daphne. Not you too.
An accomplice! Kill them both!
Yeah, shit. Give me a gun. Thank you. Thank God they have Stormtrooper range. We got Daphne! Let's go!
This time, we'll make it back safely.
Do they want us to craft Daphne like right now? Like,
Come out and accept your
Time to
thrashing!
accept your thrashing. Bonk. Bonk. Dum, bum, bum, bum.
There. The bleeding's finally stopped.
Thank you, medic. She did her
Wait.
medic things.
Where are you going?
To the central control room. Commander Avar is still in there.
He's dead.
No. Don't go. He's Sir Avar is no longer with us.
I have to check on him myself. Maybe he's just heavily wounded. As a medic, I can probably...
Man, we can mourn later. We gotta get out of here.
back here. They burned down the entire central control room. Sir Avar's final words were for me to bring you safely out of this place.
We gotta
At
get
least
back
respect
here,
the
damn.
man's dying wish. Come on. We should check on Marco and the others. Find somewhere safe to regroup. There's no turning back now. We have to keep moving.
Wait, half my sanity, thank you very much. That is if my squad mates are even alive. Pretty sure Fulvis was on a tier of just killing everybody. Yep. Rip.
Leon. Marco. And...
It didn't hurt dirty. Why you gotta have her spread equal like that? Jesus Christ. At least he's got
Down by a single shot.
the flap.
No signs of a struggle. Not even a chance to fight back.
Shot by your own homies.
They were killed by someone they trusted.
Yep.
From the blood, it must have happened while we were trapped in the central control room. Damn you, Fulvis.
Oh yeah, no, he never expected to let anybody alive.
No. Let's go, Daphne. We must get out of here alive.
Where are you going?
The underground sewers. The fortress is filled with Fulvis's men. We have to try our luck with the sewer tunnels.
And maybe we can meet up with the hottie.
Okay. Watch out for the soldiers around here. We may no longer have any allies.
Music. Chest. Do-do-do-do-do. This music is excellent. Jesus, let's go.
Warning. No access privileges.
Already revoked our authorizations.
Target sighted! Over here!
Name of patience!
Knock them out and use their key to open the door. Nothing on him. Keep going.
Grant me your wrath! Still no luck. Got it!
Son of a
The
bitch.
key!
There we go. Where am I going? Oh. Oh. What's up? Do.
To be honest, my head's spinning. Everything's a mess.
Yeah.
Sir Avar's gone. Those Hyperborean soldiers out there are shooting us on sight. They're calling me a spy. But I don't understand any of this.
It's like Fulvis is a prick. He threw all of us under the bus for his own personal gain. I have a recording of it. Let's go. Come on. We gotta go.
I need to know I can trust you. I'll believe whatever you tell me.
Although, to be fair, we didn't really hear. Hold her gently, reassure her you can be trusted. Empath. Hit her with the hug. Goddamn. Alright then. How lewd.
I pull myself together now. Sorry. You're so heavily injured. Yeah, I was there acting like a crying baby.
I mean, you are dealing with a lot.
I still have some of the medication you found. Let me help you with your injuries. Let's rest here. until the medicine takes effect. I'll explain everything that happened outside.
One of them got away.
Yes, ma'am. A female medic named Daphne Theodore. The Vanguard squads fought back fiercely, allowing her to escape. The narwhals are entering the fortress, but no one else must know that we cleaned up the Vanguards. The situation may turn for the worse if Daphne contacts them for help. The situation is delicate. Chief Sybil is en route to Lonza Fortress after hearing the battle is turned. Luckily, Avar is already out of the picture. As for Daphne, what do you want us to do with her?
Relay Commander Fulvis's order. Lock down the fortress, find and eliminate Daphne Theodore. As for the charges, claim she conspired with the Forsakens, infiltrated the Legion as a spy, and compromised the fortress assault.
Yes, ma'am.
And
No,
after that,
Falsey, you were such a baddie. But now you're a
I
baddie.
checked on our squad mates while making my way to the central control room. Luckily, I avoided all the soldiers. But it was too late for most. They all suffered precise, fatal shots. Ironically, from our own men rather than the enemies. That's all I know. Now, tell me what happened in the central control room.
I'll explain later. Now isn't the right time.
No, I mean, if we're waiting
But you
for
were
medicine,
right
but...
about the situation. Every soldier in this fortress is now our enemy. Fulvis has ordered them to eliminate us. Fulvis. He's the despicable traitor who leaked our plans to the Forsakens. He's the one who decimated our squads.
I called it.
Thanks to your medicine, I'm feeling much better.
The power
Fine.
of meds.
You must have your own reasons for withholding the information. There's one thing I must know. My father, Avar, did he complete his mission?
I mean, he did, but his mission was kind of like given to him by the guy who backstabbed him, so it doesn't really matter.
Thank you. Farewell, Dad.
Let's go. So long as we're alive, we'll find a chance to make Fulvis pay.
But we can always make the, we can give it back to, what do you call it? If we make this somehow fail, it can't because they're all reacting this right. I was gonna say if we can somehow make it so that the Forsakens get their thing back.
Daphne Theodore
They'll
and
have to shoot
the
himself in the
accomplices
head,
are currently
so
hiding in the
that could be a
sewers near
win.
Reservoir 1. Initiate the flooding to force them out.
They found us. We need to get out before this section floods completely.
Clear the steam. Okay then.
The water's rising fast. We need to get out before this place floods.
Oh wow, that timer just got dramatic. Interact! God damn it. Let me in! Let me in! No! I'm allergic to water.
Current water level exceeds safety threshold. Safety gate will remain closed. Reduce water level to reopen.
Like controlling the inlets. But since this is a reservoir, it must also have drainage outlets. It says here, activate all 3 valves around the reservoir to accelerate water discharge.
They can't be far. Turn the remaining filters into the tunnels. Seal all exits. Once they stop it, we'll eliminate the drain. Hurry up. We're running out of time.
We should hurry up too.
Son of a bitch.
Holiness!
Attack for length of time.
The water's receding.
Shit. Back when you need her. Shit. Fuck. Let's mention shit.
Anesthesia and debridement ready.
Stressful.
In the name of patience!
Come on, Patience, get up here. Gate being unlocked. Alright, we got it. Anytime. Alright, got it. We're up. Wow. I think I made that more complicated than it is. Oh shit! Lock in.
We should be safe for now.
That was so close.
The exit should be up ahead, but
Bitch, we're fugitives. We're never gonna be safe.
They're definitely waiting to ambush us there.
you're heavily wounded. Is there any chance of us escaping this place? Even if we make it out, the
There you
Legion will
go.
hunt us down. We'll be fugitives forever, constantly dodging assassins.
Look, if we could just get to Sybil with our recording, I think we'll be fine. And just live in the sewers forever. Just head out and fight to the death. No. Empathy.
Take off your clothes.
Let's fucking go!
What?
That's right. The solution to any problem is fucking.
We're switching outfits.
No. Cross-dressing!
They think I died in the central control room, and they have no idea who your accomplice is. You are the only target they can identify. I'll wear your uniform and make a run out there. The medic's uniform is conspicuous enough to draw their attention. You'll make your escape during the chaos.
Are you serious? We're completely different sizes. They'll quickly realize they're chasing the wrong person.
The longer I can distract them, the better your chances. This is the plan, Daphne.
I could put two
Honor
genie
Sir
mons in my
Avar's
chest.
last wishes. Don't hesitate. Hurry up.
No.
She's like, I'm not getting naked, you bastard.
Thank you for respecting my father's wish, but could you at least hear my wish? This mania is a rainy place. When I was a little girl, all my friends hated the rain because it would mess with their hair and soil their pretty dresses. But I didn't hate the rain because it never reached my shoulders. In my eyes, the rain was just little ripples sprouting around my boots and droplets dripping off the brolly.
The brolly. Umbrella.
But as I grew older, I realized that rain wasn't that nice. It used to look nice, only because my dad was there to bear it for me. My dad was such a kind man, and such a stubborn one too. He always put others first. Always. Before I was born, he joined the Legion and fought hard to prove himself worthy of my mum. After I grew up, he left us because he didn't want to soil my future. In public, he'd scowl and forbid me to call him Dad. But deep in the night, he'd drunkenly shout mine and my mother's name, crying. He was always bearing the weight of everything on his own. But he never asked if I wanted any of this. Just like you never asked if I wanted to live knowing you sacrificed yourself for me. Neither of you know what I actually wanted. I never wished for a hero who'd shield me from the rain. My wish is that if there's only room for one under the brolly, I'll brave the rain with you all. I wish that we make it out and live on together.
Daphne.
She wants to be an equal.
Let's think together. There has to be another way.
Well, keep going in the direction we were going.
Fulvis wants us silenced. That's our situation. He's labeled us as spies so that our fellow soldiers would kill us for him. We're the only ones left from the Griffins and Snowwolves. Every soldier here follows Fulvis and his adjutant Falsey. Every soldier in the fortress.
Adjutant.
Wait, I have an idea. Father once said a strategic retreat could be a cover for an advance. Sometimes the greatest risks lead to victory. We still have one option. We can turn ourselves in.
I mean, there's a kill on sight. Yeah, we have to surround ourselves with somebody else.
Exactly. Remember what Falsey said in the broadcast?
Seal all exits. Once they surface, we'll eliminate the traitors. Hurry up! We're running out of time!
Lonza Fortress is currently under Fulvis's full control. We're little more than rats in a cage. Why is Falsey in such a hurry? Do you remember what I overheard earlier from one of the soldiers?
Chief Sybil is en route to Lonza Fortress after hearing the battle has turned.
We could, I guess, wait until she shows up and then surrender.
So you want to seek protection from Sybil?
Correct.
But Fulvis has already condemned us, and even fabricated evidence. Wait. I get why you want to turn ourselves in.
Chief Sybil is also a graduate of the Academy. From what I know of her, she wouldn't tolerate betrayal from anyone, not even those she holds dear. Which is also why Sybil would carefully review any acts of treason. She would not make any hasty decisions to execute the suspects, because she'd want to get to the bottom of it. If we manage to meet her, she's most likely to throw us into the Imperial prison. The prison is reputedly so well guarded that even a fly could not escape the place. But it'll also keep out anyone who wishes to silence us. The Imperial prison will be our safest refuge. We can prove our innocence during interrogations. This is our only chance to survive.
It's very risky, but I guess it is better than the other
Your reputation will suffer, though, as you'll be interrogated for espionage. But once we endure the questioning, we'll be able to clear our names and bring the real traitors to justice.
I mean, hey, better than death, right?
Being questioned for espionage. Any chance that word gets out beyond the Legion? Perhaps the royal family will hear of this.
The army has always been the focus of Emperor Julius. Moreover, His Majesty personally founded the 13th Legion. I believe it will reach his ears.
Then perhaps that person can help us.
That person. Oh, Julius. Okay. Julius. For reasons unknown, these good actions were replaced with more oppressive.
Let's go with your plan and find Sybil.
It's like, good luck finding her, though. It's a question. But do we just hold up in this airlock?
Time's against us. Let's move.
And thus, I took her hand, and we stepped towards that narrow beam of sunlight piercing through the door's gap. It felt as though we were stepping into a shimmering grave of our own making. We expended our last ounces of strength evading our pursuers, in time to meet Chief Sybil, who had just arrived at the fortress.
Wow, they really yada-yada the fuck out of that.
And just as Daphne had predicted, we were escorted to this very place.